What's it called? What's it called? What's it called? No, he doesn't even know what it's called. What's it called? What's it called?
Hello.
Hello.
Caleb gave me the middle finger.
That's right.
The middle one. That's the rude finger.
I love to do it. I don't know when I started.
You do it all
doing
the time.
I love doing it.
It's really funny.
And Dylan last night, who was running the Comedy Fort, was like, he goes, dude, I almost told everyone in the front row to give you the finger when you got on stage.
Oh, that's funny.
And I was like, why didn't you? And he's like, I don't know. I thought you might not like it. And I was like, that would have made me so happy. It's so funny.
You should, somehow establish that as your thing. You know what I like to do? He'll give me the finger. Do it right now. Give me the finger. And then I fist bump it.
Yeah, the guy that's never seen one.
Oh, hey,
All
what's
right.
up, buddy?
I got a new friend.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Pretty big finger there, pal. Thanks for showing it to me. Here's my finger. I like favorite finger.
I've always thought it was so funny that they blur it on TV still.
I know.
Because it's already there.
It's a finger.
And then if you just slowly do they got to blur it. But it's just
So funny, dude.
I got one. I can just look at it.
I know. It's just sort of like, who do you think, who's the last person who has to die for it to be okay to say fuck on TV?
Oof.
Like, who cares?
I know. Well, it's also like now you can show your kids whatever. But it
Yeah.
used to just be you turn on the TV and be like, I hope
Yeah.
your kid could be in the room. But now it's like, just do the work on your part. Just
Yeah.
if you know everything's got a rating.
Mhm.
But oh, dude, it's funny to me when I'm like hanging out with family and someone's like, let's put on this movie. And I'll be like, it's not my place. This is not my house. But I guarantee you we'll be shutting this off in 2 minutes because
Yeah.
I know this is not going to work.
I have a bit about this, how like that happened to me with Pulp Fiction when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so we rented it because everyone was talking about how good it was.
Right.
And my mom and dad are like politically liberal, but they are like emotionally conservative. They like,
Right.
they're like, no girls in your room, you know,
Right.
like.
How old were you when you rented Pulp Fiction?
I don't know. I was like 12.
Oh, yeah. See, that's fine.
Well, we watched 4 minutes of it. We got into the conversation about the Royale with cheese.
Right.
And they just said fuck so much, my mom shut it off. And, obviously I was intrigued and I really wanted to see it. And then when I saw it, there's like so much stuff in there.
Oh, I know.
that is not mom stuff.
Yeah. Dude, the first time I saw it, when they go down and it's the GIMP thing, I was just like, dude, what the
fuck?
I just can't imagine Tarantino writing that and he was like, all right, what's going to happen now? Well, what if it was the most fucked up shit ever?
Dude.
Oh, it's insane.
Him and Bruce Willis and Ving Rhames both wearing ball gags is such a crazy scene.
Oof. Yeah, I know.
Go get the GIMP.
Because it's like, it would still be a good movie without that.
Totally. Yeah.
But just why not throw that in there?
It would still be a good movie without the entire Bruce Willis part.
Yeah, I do love that part.
But I love that part. No,
yeah.
it's just such a great movie.
Yeah. I
who do you
think they
think-
could have cut out the pot belly scene when she's like, I want a pot.
You've been watching TV and you want to smoke some pot? Bruce Willis is kind of a shitty fucking actor.
But he's got that face.
He's got that face.
He just looks like an actor.
Action face, dude. He's got action face big
Oh,
time.
man. What
Yeah.
a face.
I know.
Some people just look. You know what? I never really thought Christian Slater had an actor face.
No, dude.
And he got in so many roles, and it was just like, he doesn't look like an actor to me.
His face is a perfect isosceles triangle. Yeah, it looks like a metronome. His fucking head.
I wish they had done more. I wish there was a whole movie. I love in True Romance that he hallucinates young Elvis telling him to kill people.
I still haven't seen that movie.
What?
Yeah.
You should watch it just for that. It's an awesome part of the movie that Christian Slater has a imaginary friend who is young Elvis who tells him to kill people.
Holy shit.
It's really cool. He'll be looking in the mirror and Elvis is shadowy and blurry behind him, and he's like, you know what you gotta do.
I have a really similar thing, but with Kathleen Madigan.
You have a talent for saying the last name on earth I thought you were gonna say.
I have my imaginary friend that is Kathleen Madigan telling me to kill, you. And
Damn, Kathleen.
I'm almost like, I'm not gonna do it, Kathleen. That's the difference between me and Christian Slater.
I've always said that about you.
Yeah,
There's a lot of differences between you and Christian
true.
Slater.
He's also like just one of those actors that's like always wet,
Always a little wet.
just a little wet.
Yeah, in the '90s,
Slimy.
there was a pandemic of wetness going around.
Slimy boys.
Yeah, everybody, all the guys, their hair was wet.
Yeah,
They're a
man.
little
Edward
drippy.
Furlong, just
Yeah.
wet, just a wet boy,
Yeah, and you know in the third Indiana Jones when it's young River Phoenix, just dripping
wet.
dripping around the desert.
Yeah, his dad was a snake. His mom was a lake.
Daddy was a snake,
And
mommy was a lake,
and now I'm wet all the time.
Yeah, dude.
Who do you think of all the comedians you know is the most likely to have a gimp in their basement?
Ooh, I bet it's one who's like really clean cut. You wouldn't expect.
Yeah,
you
Steve
know?
Rogers, dude.
Steve,
Oh, Stevie
you've
boy.
been put on blast on the What's It Called show.
For the record, I don't know if we've brought up Steve before. He's a good friend of both of ours, and he is awesome.
He's
I love
the
Steve.
funniest, sweetest, silly, fun boy.
And he's a really good comedian and a nice guy, and he's a clean comic. He
cleaner
opens
than preachers, dude.
and he opens for Brian Regan.
Yeah.
And that makes sense because he's another clean, really good comic. So that's why I said that. But I don't think that he has a gimp in his basement.
Dude, he has one of my favorite bits when he's talking about, he's like, I proposed my girlfriend, and I really hope she likes being engaged because she's going to be engaged for a long time.
Oh, man. Dude, how wild would it be if you, like, so Caitlin Palufo is his girlfriend, and she's also super funny and sweet. And how fucking nuts would that be if you find out that Caitlin Palufo and Steve Rogers had, like, a fucking, like, dominatrix basement where they beat the shit out of each other, dude.
Dude, I think we're wrong,
Yeah.
but and I hope we're wrong.
Yeah.
Because they're just nice folks.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of who else would
You're
be
right,
funny.
though. Like, a clean cut is, like, tends to be. But it's like someone...
Johnny Carson.
Yeah.
He got away
someone
with it.
Clean cut who is, like...
Yeah.
Who has, like, a deviousness about them.
Mm-hmm.
That's, like when you found out that Bill Cosby was a piece of shit, it's kind of like, oh, yeah.
Right.
He's like a maniac. Like, you can see it in his fucking eyes.
Yeah. And I wonder how he thought he's got away with it for so long.
Right.
I'm sure he thought he was out of the woods with that.
Yeah.
It's such a what a weird way for your life to end,
Yeah, dude.
But yeah, the cleanest.
It could also be like the type of comic who's like always railing against that kind of stuff.
Right.
Like a really edgelordy, like, I'm sick of these weird sex motherfuckers. I'm sex negative. How about sex negativity? Those type of guys, dude.
Yeah.
Just have they have weird shit in their basement. They have an
Probably.
Iron Maiden down there.
What's that?
An Iron Maiden?
Oh.
An Iron Maiden is it was a torture device from like the medieval times.
Oh.
It was like I'm pretty sure an Iron Maiden was it looks like a big metal standing sarcophagus, the shape of a human body, but inside it, it's a bunch of spikes.
Oh.
So when you close it, it pokes you.
It's funny how these medieval torture devices, when just being alive in medieval times was torture. It's like, jeez.
Yeah, dude.
Well,
Do you really need to torture me? I'm going to die when I'm 17.
I live in a pile of rats.
Totally. Totally. I throw shit out the window.
They're like, but have you ever been stretched really far?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, I guess. All right.
Man, horses live longer than people. For fuck's sake,
Oh,
dude.
man. I think about it all the time of like, if I was born in the year 1100, well, how far could I have gotten, We both wear glasses.
I know.
I had like horrible allergies. Like, it would have just been a tough life for me back then. I don't think I would have made it past 10.
Dude, I'm afraid of dogs.
No.
Yeah.
I love dogs, but they don't love me back.
I
so-
love them.
Yeah.
But if I don't know the dog, I'm like, what's up here? And I get to know it. I'm like, all right,
Well, some people you can just tell they're not a good dog owner,
Dude.
and I'll be like, that dog is a problem because
Yeah,
of you.
dude. 'Cause of
And
you.
Don't get it near me.
It's never the dog's fault.
Right.
Yeah.
Why would it be the dog?
Like, couldn't be. Oh, yeah, it's a bad dog.
He's a rebellious
That
dog.
dog was born bad. He was just from an angry litter.
What animal do you think is the most evil?
Peacock. I kind of mean that, dude. They look like, you know what I mean?
Maybe I haven't looked at
It's
one
like
lately.
a Technicolor chicken. They're pissed, dude.
Yeah.
They're just like, have you ever seen one? They have them roaming around the Hollywood Forever Cemetery, and they're just like,
Wait, they have peacocks roaming around the cemetery?
yeah.
What for?
I don't know, for like Instagram or something. I mean, they were there before Instagram, but I
It
don't know.
just seems like if I saw a peacock roaming around, I'd be like, someone needs to come get it.
right.
They're not allowed to roam.
But no, they live there.
Wow. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like a Komodo dragon is pretty evil.
Really? They
You
seem
ever watch them?
pretty cool to me.
Oh, they look evil.
Don't they
as
just
hell.
sit on a rock?
No, they kill stuff.
Really? Like what?
I don't know.
Like
I've seen a
kids?
bunch of videos of I've seen videos of them killing stuff, you know.
Hippos, dude. Hippos seem
Yeah,
evil
hippos
as
are
shit.
mean.
Yeah.
Killing machine.
Yeah.
But they got that fun name, hippo.
Hippo. And they look all plump and cute.
If sharks were called hippos and hippos were called sharks, do you think there would be a difference? Like I'm imagining the cover of Jaws and it's a big hippo.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Like, if the name was reversed, interesting.
Yeah, if they
it's
switched names.
There's a hippo
Because
with the
shark is just, they nailed it with that name.
They did. That's exactly what those things are. But
Shark.
people love sharks.
Yeah, who?
Shark Week, dude. People are super into sharks, you know? It's like a phenomenon internationally.
But I mean, is it like a love-hate, like you love Hannibal Lecter or you love Darth Vader? Like
I don't
sharks
know.
are clearly the villain.
I mean, yeah, but a lot of people like guns.
Right. But the only way to like a shark is if you're a shark.
Right. Yeah.
Gotta
get I see what we're doing here. Yeah, I guess we can make sharks illegal, but you're not gonna stop my neighbor from being a shark, so I guess I gotta be a shark. I own 14 great white sharks, just in case.
You know something I don't know if I believe in, and I have a few conspiracies that I fall prey to, but you know those megalodons? Is that what they're called? Megalodons?
Oh, yeah.
You know, the shark that's like the size of a plane.
Yeah.
It's like, do we really think so? You really think there's a shark that big? I don't know.
Yeah,
man.
and a narwhal is a real thing?
Yeah. Are you sure?
That's weird.
Did
Yeah,
you
no,
just
I know.
find something near the head of, you know what I mean?
Did you just read The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe and, think that was the news?
Because what are they doing with it? The narwhal's swimming through the ocean, and it's like, oh, good, I'm going to get a fish on my long horn.
Yeah.
How's it going to get it off the horn and eat it?
How crazy is it that a narwhal is real and a unicorn isn't?
Right. Because there's no reason.
Like a unicorn I can at least understand.
Right, it's just a
You can-
horn.
And the horn can do something.
Right.
On
What's
land.
the narwhal doing? It's too long.
You're not going to catch a bunch of algae on your horn. And I guess you could, full speed, fucking stab a whale.
Yeah.
And then, is that what they do? They eat entire whales? I don't think so.
I don't, like in groups, they all just harpoon the big whale and then split it
Oh,
up.
yeah.
Maybe.
dude.
I don't know.
Maybe.
I'm so glad I don't have a long horn on my head.
That would be such a burden. Absolutely,
Oh,
dude.
dude,
I don't
dating.
want any horns. I'm so happy I don't have horns or a tail. Would fucking suck ass. Or hooves.
Oh, dude, hooves.
Man.
Sometimes, though, when I'm walking barefoot, that's why I like my Crocs all the time, because
Uh-huh.
it would be nice to have a hard bottom.
Yeah, that's true.
sometimes.
That's true. So it's not your feet don't get cold. I mean, I guess, when you think about it, shoes are hooves that we choose to put on.
Yeah. And we didn't evolve. We have horrible, soft little bitch feet.
Yeah.
And every human needs shoes.
We need
bummer.
hooves.
Yeah.
We should evolve to get hooves.
We
should
all
work
got to
on
wear
that.
clothes.
I know.
It's so strange.
We just we make hooves and fur. of all different kinds to put on ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're such weak ass pussies.
And we run everything.
Yeah, dude, and
It's
we
bananas.
like murder huge like dinosaur things. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
an elephant is like a fucking dinosaur, dude. It's
Right.
huge.
You know something that blows my mind too? Like, you know how they say that humans and dinosaurs didn't coexist?
Yeah.
And people like get really mad about that one on both sides. People be like, "Yes, they did."
Really?
And then some people be like, "No, they didn't." And I'm like, does that matter?
Mm.
What does it matter?
Well, I do think it matters in one way. And I think the people that get mad and say no they didn't are like in the name of science, like
Right.
if you say that, then you're sort of like you're discounting like all of scientific research.
Right.
I think that's what's irritating about it. But either way, like you shouldn't really get mad at people that think dumb stuff. Unless the
Right.
dumb thing they think is that
'Cause-
you should be killed.
Didn't the dinosaurs, wasn't there a big meteor and it just like vaporized them?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that is the theory.
Yeah.
Not vaporized. It like killed a lot of them and then like changed the climate of the earth overnight so drastically that the rest of them died.
So
There was like a blanket of ash that like
Okay.
choked a lot of them out after the initial blast, and then it created like a nuclear winter basically that killed the rest of them.
that's wild.
Yeah.
And we're sure? Do we know where the
I don't
where
think
that
we're
hit?
sure.
I would love to know where that asteroid hit or the meteor hit.
Duluth.
Because it would be a huge, it would have to be a gigantic hole,
Yeah, totally.
you know, and it wouldn't be filled in by now, right?
Yeah.
Maybe it's a whole ocean is a meteor bed.
Might be my wife's pussy. I'm sorry. I am really sorry about that.
We've been trying to do clean episodes. Damn it, Dave.
Well, we're fucked. Can't be clean no more.
That would be a fun reoccurring thing. We see how long we can be clean, and then we have a little buzzer and like, you know what that noise means.
Yeah. Now down to dirty. What's it called? Shit, fuck, fuck, shit, fuck.
I do like your new clean thing you're doing.
Thanks, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I'm working
fun.
on a clean half hour. I like it too, man.
Dude, your thing about kids and
Thank you.
how
Yeah.
they're so excited and they don't know what they're excited for is so funny.
Oh, thank you, dude. Yeah. No, that bit, I have like a 9 or 10 minute story about doing stand up for little kids that is quickly becoming one of my favorite things I do.
Dude, it's great. And it killed all weekend.
Yeah, totally.
Everyone loved it.
Yeah.
Man.
Well, that's the thing I really like about it. Because for a long time, I had that in my act when I was doing the road, because that happened in 2015. Barbara Gray and I were on tour and we did stand up for a bunch of 4-year-old kids during the day in Oregon. We got asked to after our show in Bend, Oregon. And it was really fun, crazy. All the stuff that happened was crazy. And I turned it into a story on stage. And it was great because for a really long time in stand up, I don't know. I don't really know how to describe this, but my stand up is just not exactly. Even though I do regular stand up comedy, and I'm like a fairly regular, accessible guy, whatever about my perspective or my voice is a little weird, and I like that. I want it to be, and I like to talk about fucked up subject matter, and I like to talk about my feelings and all that shit. And when you're joking around about weird fucking and how and male feelings and shit, and you have a little bit of weirdness in you, crowds can be like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
dude?
yeah.
And so I would have this story in my back pocket about 4-year-old kids that just everybody understood. And so now I'm working on it to record it, and I'm really excited about having more material that's like that.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
the thing is, I don't know. I'm really interested in every type of person, getting into my head. That's what I'm trying to do. I don't want to change my head. I think that's lame when people do that. But how cool to figure out how to let some people in that wouldn't have gotten in otherwise.
Yeah.
And that's why I really like that bit for that.
No, I know. It's just universal, and it's so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Thanks, dude. Thank you so much, man.
Yeah,
means
stand
a
up
lot.
is crazy. Stand up's crazy.
It's
dude.
really weird and hard. Yeah. It's just and I've been this weekend's been so fun because I've been, for so many reasons, but I've been I mean, you saw I've been writing in the green room before all my sets and after a lot of my sets because I'm really in work mode. And you know, I hadn't been. I kind of got burned out in the pandemic and all that, and you need those like rest times too. But I'm like so excited about, and I just haven't been to like hunker down and really constantly like write and think critically on a daily basis about each bit. And it's so fun, and you really do. I at least really do need to do that in order to like grow and develop my bits, you know? Mm-hmm. It's also good, I think, to not do that and let them breathe and just have fun and not worry about it. And that helps them grow in another way. But this, like, yeah, man. And because of that, because I've been, like, doing that, and it's kind of new again in this new year, I'm, like, really thinking about how long I've been doing it and how much longer I have to go to get to where I want to be to, like, master this fucking craft. And how much I know. I know so much. I'm clearly good at it. I know that. I do well on stage a fair amount of the time, a good amount of the time, all the time. And no, you know what? I fucking eat shit. I fucking work my way through it. I have regular sets a lot of the time. But I know, like, at this point, I'm confident I'm good at it. Mm-hmm. And I want to be great at it. And it's just so interesting. I've been done it 15 years, worked really hard, being good at it, knowing so much about it, and still banging my fucking head against the wall, trying to figure out what the fuck I'm even doing a little goddamn bit.
Yeah, no, it's hard.
I tried out. So that bit that Caleb just complimented me on is about 10 minutes long, and it did, of all the bits I did this weekend, it did far and away the best. It did well on every show, and I tried out a different ending to it every single set I did, and not a single one of them worked. And, like, that's the thing.
But
like,
I think it's getting close.
I think so, too. I think so, too. And that's the fucked up thing is that, like, this bit that is, like, clearly, like, a very good thing I have that people really love is still not done. And I'm still, like, dying at the very end. Just, like, fucking trying to dig out what the conclusion of this fucking story is. And it's just like that. It's just fucking like that.
Yeah. A lot of times when I have that problem, I just, especially with a bit that's true.
Yeah.
Is I can't figure out how to end it. So I have to think of a lie at the end.
Right.
And you got to think of a lie that sort of completes the truth. It's like so hard.
I've done that. Yeah. And, but this one, like, yeah, we're getting there.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. You were really helpful. You had like a couple ideas that I think are really like the direction I want to go in. But then I tried my immediate versions of the things you said and we talked about. I tried 2 shows in a row and they were like, fuck, dude. One of the problems that I have too in stand up with this is like, and I think this is the reason I'm having this trouble, that not everyone has this problem. When I do bits, I really fucking perform my ass off. I love being on stage. Yeah. I get really big. I yell. I scream. I have characters. I'm like pulling the mic away and bringing the mic back in. I'm running around the stage. And so I'm building a lot of suspense and energy. It's got to explode at the end.
Right.
It just has to.
And it needs the biggest laugh should be at the end.
It's got to be a big laugh. And it's got to be satisfying story-wise. Mm-hmm. It's got to be both. And it can't be. I have a bunch of fucking big laughs, but the story isn't wrapped up with a bow. And that wrapping up with a bow needs to be the funniest thing I say, too. Mm-hmm. It's so hard, man. And I have like 4 bits like that right now. I have like 4 stories I love that just like... I think I finally found an end to the story I have about like this fucking crazy shit that happened to me on the subway. I have like a really good like easy bam ending for that now, and that's good. But yeah, that shit. Writing this shit is so fucked up.
No, I know, but we got a lot of work done, and I love this thing. We got to do it soon. If you have a suggestion in the audience for a city we could come to, both of us, and perform stand up and then record during the day, that'd be dope.
We really want to be. This is such a fun weekend, such a productive weekend, and we really want to be doing this more, touring together. And who knows? Maybe like, I don't think that we have like a listener base big enough to support like a live, what's it called, in many places just yet. But that's okay. And we do it at the Riot Festival in Houston because there's like a bunch of people at the festival, and that helps, you know. But we would love to, like, these stand-up shows were so fucking awesome, and we would love to expand it to live episodes. I don't know.
Yeah. That'd be dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a weird...
It's interesting. But it is so fun. We'll do it. Yeah, let us know. What the hell is it called at gmail.com?
Yeah, dude.
Tell us if there's a bunch of Richard Karns in your town.
Yeah.
Dude.
I'm amazed sometimes. I did a show in Montana, and there were a bunch of people that came out.
No shit.
And I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
You know, you just don't think about it.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it's weird.
Oh, I got to hit that guy up. I talked to him.
Yeah, dude.
I've heard it's real
Montana, it's
fun.
beautiful.
Yeah.
It's huge.
Yeah?
And the sky's bigger there.
Oh, the state is huge. Yes.
Yeah.
I thought you meant the club.
Oh, no, the room I did in Montana is big.
Really?
And they're just pumped that there's a comedian there because they just don't have a lot of comedy in that, spot.
Cool.
But, oh, dude, it was great.
Fuck yeah.
Felt like
man.
the whole town was there, you know?
Oh, amazing, dude.
Yeah. It's then I sort of start feeling like a snake oil salesman where it's like the whole town's here.
Yeah, right.
And then they're just like,
Here
oh,
to watch the jokes.
Yeah.
It's a lot of pressure, dude.
Yeah.
If you bomb, it's like a whole town hates you.
Right. And then I feel like I could be mobbed.
Yeah.
Because they can organize. The mayor's there, the
Yeah.
sheriff's there,
Right.
and I could just never be allowed back. Or they could run me out of town on a rail.
It's true. Hopefully, that kind of town will have at least one do-gooder that will say, hey, now, all right. He did his best, everybody. Put down your pitchforks. Let's get this man some eggs and coffee. Maybe.
Ooh, I would love some eggs. I just got into those pickled eggs. I think that's the first one I ever had.
Yo, pickled eggs fucking own, dude.
Yeah.
So Django Gold, good friend of mine.
Shout out to Jang.
Django. By the way, actually, let's do a serious shout out to Django Gold. I'm going to say this in complete earnest. Django Gold put out a special last year called Bag of Tricks. That's one of the best comedy specials I've ever seen in my life.
Hell yeah, give it a
Did you watch
whirl.
it?
No, I haven't seen it.
Watch it. It's fucking so funny.
Hell yeah.
Here's one of his jokes. I'm going to quote his joke. I am going to butcher it. God, he's so funny. The joke is like, I did Sober January, and I wanted to try that out. And, so many positive things happened. So many good things happened. My skin got better. I started sleeping better. I lost a little weight. I had a little bit more pep in my step. I like my back muscles loosened up. I found myself being more productive. I read more. I found myself less gloomy and brooding. Pretty much everything was better in my life. The only thing that was bad was that life was not worth living. Dude. It's so good, man. It's just an hour of just fucking amazing jokes. So, but Django is a big pickled egg guy, and we go to bars together in New York a lot. And there's a bar called Rockarola that looks a lot like the inside of a trash can.
Nice.
It's like
That's where I like to drink.
Dude, it's just a big old fucking dumpster, and they serve you. We're gonna go there when you come visit in March,
dude.
because they first of all, when you get a beer, they give it to you in a goblet, in a huge fucking glass goblet for some fucking reason, and all the beers are like $5 or something, and they serve. They sell 3 pickled eggs on a bed of pretzels for $5.
That's a good deal.
Yeah, and like pickled eggs are the color yellow from getting pickled. It's a hard-boiled egg that has been pickled, and I don't like pickles. And so when I saw that on the menu, like next to all the beers, I was like, "What the fuck that?" And I was like hanging out with Django, and he got one, and he's just scarfing down pickled eggs in front of me. I was like, "You are a monster. You're a disgusting man. You're a disgusting man, and you need to be helped." And he was like, "Have one, have one, have one." And I took one bite, and I was like, "Oh, this is delicious.
It's so good.
I am converted." And then
That's
went,
great.
Django, Allie, and I went to that bar, and we got some pickled eggs, and she was like, "You guys are fucking gross. This is disgusting." And we were like, "Have one." And she was like, "We have to get more. We have to get more." And yeah, we got 2 more orders.
It's great.
Yeah,
dude.
they rule, man.
It's just so simple. It's such
so
a simple thing.
And it's literally, yeah, like a hard-boiled egg is really good. It's got like the 2 parts of it that are different kinds of flavor, and then you pickle it, and so there's salt and vinegar in it now.
Yeah.
And yeah, dude.
It's just great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love. I've discovered a lot this weekend, man. Peanut butter beer, pickled eggs.
Was that your first pickled egg at the barbecue place? we
Never
went
had
to?
one.
No shit.
I've had a million hard-boiled eggs, but I never had a pickled one.
Oh my god, I didn't know that. Yeah, dude. Pickled eggs fucking rip.
I didn't even know that was a thing. Didn't know about them.
Buddy, we'll go to Rockarola.
Dude,
I'm
can't
very
wait.
excited for you to be in New York for a week, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. I love it. Can't wait. It's gonna be cold, probably.
I don't know, man. It's not really cold right now.
Oh boy, I just never know.
I feel like February is going to suck, and then it'll just kind of get nice. And then,
Let's hope.
What's
It's
suck-
hard to have hope
yeah.
for the weather, especially now. It's just
I
like
know.
it's so insane and unpredictable everywhere.
I mean, totally. I mean, there was a fucking hurricane in New York City at one point.
There was a hurricane in L.A.
I know.
And an earthquake during it.
I know, dude.
How do you not think it's all falling apart?
And there's an earthquake and a hurricane at the same time.
Yeah, dude.
Totally.
Yeah, that was a scary day.
Yeah, I'll bet it was a scary day. I can't believe I lived in L.A. for 23 years, and
As soon as you move, we have a hurricane.
Yeah, totally.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, man. Well, I mean, it just like kind of proves to me that it's really bad to be gay. Being gay causes hurricanes and earthquakes, man. Everybody knows that.
Man. Damn.
Oh, man. If
For
you're
more
new to-
analysis like this, subscribe to Dave's Beliefs.
If you are new to the show and you don't know me, I suppose I should take a moment and say that was said with the thickest layer of irony.
Oh, man.
God, I hope it's seen. Of course, I don't think that. But people think that is why I made that joke.
I feel like not as many anymore, but they're still out there
Yeah,
who
dude.
think it. And I'm like, that is a wild thing.
I mean, it's like it's exhausting at a... There's thoughts people have now. Like, we're just kind of at a level, at a point where there's like some shit that conservatives think where I'm like, wow, oh, man, it's like awesome.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Like, you're like, gay people shouldn't be teachers. I'm like, yeah.
Whoa, yeah.
Hell
Wow.
yeah,
Okay.
dude. Wow.
That's something.
You know what I mean?
I wonder where you got that.
Yeah. That's the thing. Orrin Hatch thought that. Orrin Hatch, man. Did he die? The biggest
he
piece
lived
of shit
forever.
in fucking history,
A
dude.
million?
Yeah, he might still be. I don't know.
Oh, boy. Everybody's old. It's killing me.
Orrin fucking Hatch, dude.
Who was the guy who lived to be 100? He was in Congress?
Strom Thurmond.
Yeah, that guy.
God damn, I know. What is it about these guys? Like, God can't kill him. Keeps trying.
It's crazy, dude. And he was
Yeah.
so old, he was a part of like 9 different political parties. It's like
Yeah, he was like a
insane.
wig at one point.
A wig and a Dixiecrat. Whoa, dude.
Yeah, totally, man.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, man. The only living U.S. senator who was at the Boston Tea Party. Strom Thurmond lived to 287 years old.
Oh, dude.
Man.
Oh, man.
Yeah. And he was only 2 years older than Joe Biden.
Yeah. So that's what I'm like. People are like, I'm like, well, if they let Strom in there for 100 years,
Yeah.
I don't know. We might never get rid of Biden.
Joe Biden. It's just going to be this election where like we go in the booth. Just person after person is going to go in the booth and just like look like the voting day is going to be so long because everyone's going to be in the booth like not wanting to push the come on, man. You can do it, buddy. Ah!
Oh, I know.
I got to tell my kids I did this.
Yeah.
Years from now, they're going to be like, what'd you do? And you're going to...
Yeah.
I rode in a polar bear.
And
I
then
rode in a bear.
if you don't vote, if people are like, you didn't vote in the 2024 election
You're like,
because something horrible is going to happen.
I know.
And then you're going to be like, oh, I could have.
God,
And it's
damn
just,
it.
I don't know. It's going to be nuts. It's going to be really
fucking
nuts.
dude. It's going to be fucking nuts, man.
Yeah.
Some other January 6th is going to happen.
Yeah.
It's going to be fucking crazy, dude. It's going to be like, oh, man, I hadn't even thought about that.
Dude,
Like,
I'm telling you, when it's going, I'm going to vote early, and then I want to go to Alaska in November.
yo, dude, you're not going to be safe there. They're going to do something fucking crazy in Alaska.
Oh, wait, no, maybe you're right.
All those guys who, like, moved to Alaska to, like, can fish or whatever.
I just want to be not near stuff.
I know.
You know, I want to be, like, in the wilderness.
Dude.
That would be
It does
nice.
feel like New York City is funny because it's, like, obviously, like, a big liberal city, but it's so big that there's, like Trump has a big presence there.
Oh,
there's,
yeah.
like, clearly really conservative people there.
Yeah. Trump got like 4 million votes in L.A., dude.
Yeah. of
People just
course.
forget that there's more Democrats, but there's tons. They're everywhere.
Yeah. 60% of the vote still means 40% voted for this fucking maniac.
I know. Yeah, it's
Man,
crazy.
that day when people were, like, partying in the streets that Biden won
Oh,
was
my
so
God.
strange.
I know.
It felt like the Twilight Zone. I was like, because I voted for him, and I was really happy that Trump lost.
Right.
But I could not be brought. I was walking around with Danny Solomon. We were walking around Silver Lake. People were fucking just
yeah.
spraying champagne
Like
on
it was
each
the
other.
end of World War II.
Yeah, totally, dude.
It was really, and
Yeah.
it was like, and none of it, and I wonder if that got to Biden's head. I wonder if he was like, that's because of me.
Yeah, oh, for sure.
And it's like, it's because of not Trump. It's not because of you.
Yeah, dude.
But I bet in his head, he's like, oh.
And it was also misguided.
Right.
It should have been a day of mourning for all of us.
Yeah,
We should have
solemn.
been, all right, we
It's
did
a
it.
solemn day.
We good for us. We gathered together and we did the fucking thing, and we should
Right.
acknowledge that. But now let's fucking talk about this problem. Oh man,
A new problem.
good. Another problem. Yeah, another problem.
It's sort of like switching prisons.
Yeah, totally.
Hey!
Yeah, this prison only has beatings, not rats. Finally, we killed all the rats in prison.
Well, we went from the psycho warden to the stupid one. I can't wait to get in the yard.
That's exactly what happened. We went from the psycho warden to the stupid warden.
Isn't this great?
Oh,
This is great.
Every prisoner is dancing and doing backflips because finally there's a new warden.
Yeah.
And they have the same length of their sentence. This time they don't get breakfast because he forgot. It's not torture, so that's better.
Boy.
Hey, everybody, I'm the new warden, and I just want to remind all of y'all that every Wednesday at 2 p.m., y'all gonna get a beat down.
No, I really mean it.
Boop, boop. All right. Movies on Fridays.
Whoa, movie night. Movie night.
Yeah, totally.
Hell yeah, dude.
Oh,
New
man.
warden. All right, we should take a break.
Let's take a break.
We'll be right back.
All right.
What's it called?
Hey.
What?
Welcome to What's It Called,
That's right.
everybody.
Mhm.
What's up, Richard Carnes? What's up, sleepers?
Lay it down.
Get ready to lay down.
Mhm.
Fuck Walter Mondale. Keep on tipping, face down, ass up. Everybody got a dick hole.
Mm-hmm.
God, that's fun to say.
I would like to know, the audience, do you like
Everybody got a dick hole.
Do you like that, or should we stop saying
Maybe
that?
we need to
do
cut
you like
that.
it?
There was a while where I was feeling weird about it and I cut it, but it's just really all that rolls off the tongue.
Well, weigh in, Let us know how you feel about that. Is it gross? Do you like
Maybe
it?
we'll
Let
just
us
cut
know.
it. We clearly it kind of grosses us out.
Yeah.
So maybe we cut it.
All right.
But anyway, keep tipping.
Yeah, we keep tipping. I like.
Definitely keep tipping.
Keep tipping. I stay tipping.
Stay tipping, dude.
Mhm.
Always tipping. Tipping
That's
full
me,
life.
boy.
What's It Called Rodeo is our website. We're at What's It Pod on Twitter and Instagram. Patreon.com/What's It Called. We put out bonus episodes. Man, we have so much going on this year. This week, this coming Saturday, I believe. March 9th is my show. Dave Ross and two friends and someone else at Union Hall at 5 p.m. in Brooklyn. It's a happy hour comedy show. It's so much fucking fun. It's the best room in the country to do stand-up. If you're anywhere near that area, come. Caleb's on the show.
That's right.
He's going to be in town for a week recording a bunch of episodes. Can't fucking wait for that.
Can't wait.
Also, I'm putting out a record a month this year. So far, 2 of them are out. I put out a 7-inch single called Dave Ross Smokes Crack in January, and a 7-inch single called Death to Dave Ross with artwork by a friend of the show, Winslow Dumaine, in February. And those are both in my web store, shop.davetotheross.com. And also, I'm touring a bunch. I got stuff coming up everywhere because I'm recording a special June 22nd at the Gutter in Brooklyn. So come to that as well and come see me. I'm going to be... there's tour dates on my website and in the link tree of my Instagram. And, I'm going to be in Denver and in the Midwest and Pittsburgh and all sorts of shit. So,
yeah. Come on out. It's
come on
fun.
out. Yeah. You got dates?
Yeah, dude. Well, I'm going to be at Union Hall. You know that.
That's
you
right.
know that.
And, at the Riot Comedy Festival.
That's right. The Riot. That's going to be April 5th and 6th. We're doing a live What's It Called? So come on out. Make a weekend of it. And come see us do it live with some fun comics. And then on the 7th, April 7th, we're going to be in Lafayette, Louisiana.
That's right.
That's going to be dope. So come on out. It's going to be fun.
Yeah, dude. Hell yeah, man. You want to rename Chili's?
Ooh, boy. I've been waiting my whole life.
This was so fun.
Dude, hell yeah.
I love Chili's, dude.
Yeah, I love it too. I love the casual dining. It's nice and comforting. And yeah, it's got a good feeling.
Do you think British people like Chili's?
I don't know.
Doesn't it seem like, in my mind, like it's a very specific American thing that specifically English people would fucking hate?
Well, they eat beans on toast. You know what I mean? Like,
that's true.
Get
Who
with
doesn't
it.
like bacon?
Yeah.
I just love a loaded baked potato. Load up my potato.
Hell yeah. I got some names, dude.
Let's do it.
Hell yeah. Indiana Roadhouse.
Is it Cake Factory? Indiana Roadhouse, nice.
Yeah, I got Shorthorn Steakhouse.
Cheesehorn Bacon House.
Baby Back Bitch.
Bob's Big Shit.
Pickle Garden.
DUI Fridays.
Try our new Big Mouth Crispy Buffalo Chicken Ranch Avocado Cajun Pasta Bites.
Baby Back Steakhouse.
Try our new bone-in Southwest Honey Chipotle Brisket Dipper Bloody Mary.
Loopy Tuesday.
That's all I got.
All right, I also got College Garden. Heart Attackaroni Grill. And Die Hop.
Heart Attackaroni Grill. That's good. That's good stuff.
Thanks, buddy.
So our game this week was Chili's, but if it was owned by kids.
Yeah.
And boy, I thought that was fun. And you know, if you hopped on the Twitter or on the Discord, we're looking at them with some fun stuff. Just Chili's owned by children. We got at Shagadelic on Twitter said, but.
Oh, that's such a good point, dude.
Yeah, but
kids would just be like, poo. Poo place, poo house.
We got Old Myatt on Discord said nuggies.
Yeah, all
nuggies
right.
is good. At Larry Bolello on Twitter said cilantro sucks.
Hell yeah, dude.
Bog Dude on Discord said shotgun willies.
Oh yeah.
Zeb
dude.
Plus on Discord said nacho Chuck E. Cheese.
Dude, these rule, man.
At Turducket MRE on Twitter said booze clues.
Whoa,
which is
cool.
great.
That's a good one, dude.
Boogeyman Weather on Twitter said too spicy.
I love that.
Bushel of Awesome on Twitter said Mr. Megorium's Chicken Finger Emporium.
Hell yeah, dude.
At Cindy Aravanager Jr. I'm
Cindy
butchering.
Aravena. She's a comic in L.A.
Cindy Aravena Jr.
Yeah.
Cindy Aravena Jr.
Yeah.
Said the Wibs in Margarita stole.
That's great. Yeah, thanks, Cindy.
At
That's
Shivi
cool.
Carlene on Twitter said Outback Playhouse.
Yeah, whoa, that's clever.
And at Filthy Love on Twitter said hot carrot.
Damn, man.
Hot carrot,
That's the Ricky
dude.
shit
Yeah, that's
this
the Ricky
week.
shit. I love hot carrot.
Oh boy,
Kids
thank
are
y'all.
dumb.
Kids are dumb. Fuck kids, dude. We have one thing left to do this episode.
What?
You have to tell me who to do an impression of.
Oh boy. Can you do Morgan Freeman?
Yeah. All right. Okay. Here we go.
Dave's weekly impression. Okay.
There he is. I did it. Yeah. Here's my impression of Morgan Freeman.
That's perfect.
Yeah. Yeah. What does Morgan Freeman? He's like sort of similar to Sam Elliott, but he's not Southern.
Dave was trying to think of his weekly impression.
He's trying. Yeah. Oh, that's Morgan Freeman. Oh, but he's got a deeper baritone. Oh, it was a bad day in the life of Dave Chappelle.
Oh, yeah.
He loves Dave Chappelle.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
When you're Dave, I don't think I have a good Morgan Freeman, but it's like, yeah, it's like that, right?
Dave opened his special with another trans joke.
That's not what he sounds like.
I don't know.
Yeah. Right? But wait, yeah, okay, yeah. In the life of Dave, but it's not Southern. It's in the life of Dave Chappelle. When you're Dave, your entire life, you're the oasis in the desert the people of the world have been waiting for. They wander through the darkness, not laughing, barely even thinking, desperate for some man to tell them what's right and what's wrong, and that's Dave. Dave's not a piece of shit. He's the smartest person who has ever lived. But it's like, it's got a little bit more like suaveness on it. He's like got this weird like, yeah, he's old and sexy and kind of your dad all at once. Dave. It's Dave. Well, that's not, but it's like looser than that too. Oh, here he comes. That's Dave.
Dude, you know how he's the Morgan Freeman's always either God or the president?
Yeah.
So I watched a movie the other day called Olympus Has Fallen. You know, it's one of those movies where the president's in trouble.
There's a lot of, it's the Fallen series.
Yeah.
Angel has fallen.
So Aaron Eckhart's the president.
Hell yeah,
and
dude.
Morgan Freeman is, I think he's either the vice president, probably, or the Speaker of the House or
Nice.
something. And of course, the president goes missing.
Right.
And it's so funny because I was like, oh, I thought Morgan Freeman was the president. And of course, Morgan Freeman becomes the president within 5 minutes.
Incredible, dude. Yeah, it's so weird that he's always that. That's what he plays. And then when you see him out in the world, he's got like a little earring in.
Yeah.
And looks kind of cool.
Do you think you're ever going to have an earring, Dave?
No. But I used to have a nose ring.
Oh.
Yeah, I had a little hoop on
nose
the
ring
left.
day.
Dude, I was like, man, let me tell you. I was punk as fuck. I went through, so I was really wanted to be punk in high school, and that carried over through my freshman year in college. And then I had when I was a sophomore, I really wanted to be I didn't have a word for it, but I guess I was sort of twinkish. I wore really small, tight shirts, and I had a nose ring on the left nostril of my ear, and it was I got it pierced, and then I had a ring with a ball in it. And then I took the ball out and I squished the ring together, so it was just a little metal ring.
Oh, man.
And basically all the men in my life were like, you're gay.
Right.
All of them.
Oh, and in the twink community, they hate when you're a straight twink.
Yeah, dude.
They get real mad about that.
Yeah, man. And, especially, I don't know. And I was like, no, I like this. I'm punk. That's the other thing. Everything I ever did, I was like, no, this is just me being punk.
Right.
And looking back, no, I was just into looking kind of twinkish.
When did you take the ring out? When was the last time you had a ring in there?
I think I stopped it at some point in my junior year of college.
Okay.
I liked it.
And your hole closed up?
Yeah, man.
You closed up that hole, dude.
My hole closed up. I love that made you giggle, dude. That's fun. Oh, and your hole closed up, huh? Hey, Dave, dude. Did your hole close up? It's just like you got a little smirk on your face. You're 95 years old in the corner sitting next to a fireplace. Hey, buddy.
Up, Dave.
Hey. Your hole close up?
I remember when I was a kid, Harrison Ford had an earring for a while, and everyone hated it. Everyone was so mad. It was like on the news. They're like, take it off.
Yeah.
No.
I know. Dude, I mean, so I'm talking about I had this nose ring and was wearing tight shirts in 2001.
Oh, nice.
And so it was like basically still the 90s, and it was the same thing. People were like, I mean, women liked it, and I had a girlfriend, and she loved it.
Right.
And I had a girlfriend the entire time. It was like just for me, and I guess for her. And the dudes in my life, I didn't hang out with like Pete. Actually, I did hang out with. I had just very low self-esteem, and I hung out with some people that sucked, but not all of them. I like, and even then, like they were trying to have a good heart. Anyway, so I never got told, except maybe like by drunk assholes at parties. But you could feel the energy and like little things people would say. They would be like, "Take it out, take it out."
Dude, I went through that in college too. I had a big fro. My hair just goes straight out like Seth Rogen, and I thought it was badass. I would wear headbands. I was like, "Look at this fro, dude!"
Hell yeah, dude.
And as soon as I got a haircut and cut it off, everyone was like, "Thank God!" And I was like, "Why didn't you tell me?" And they're like, "It looked like shit." We hated it. And I was like, "Why didn't you were just going to let me do that forever?"
Amazing, dude.
Yeah, it was across the board. People who had never spoken to me before would come to me in class and be like, "Good job with getting the haircut."
That's incredible.
I was like, "All right. Thanks for the heads up, everybody."
I want Fro Caleb back.
Honestly, it was fun.
I'll bet,
it was fun. It just didn't really look good.
Huh.
And the whole time I had the fro, didn't kiss one lady.
Sure.
I was in college, like, college is going to be crazy. And I couldn't have got, I don't think I got within 6 feet of a lady.
Whoa.
They hated it. I think I got a girlfriend
Do you
the
have
second I
photos
got a
of this?
haircut. Yeah, I can pull them up.
Could you please post one?
Yeah,
on
we'll post one
Instagram?
on the what's it called. You can see
Oh
Fro
my
Caleb.
God, dude.
I thought it was so cool. Not cool.
Well, shit, y'all. We love you so much.
We love you. Keep a lookout for Fro Caleb coming at you,
man. And come see us, and tell your friends and shit.
Lay it down.
Love you so much. Bye.
What's it called? What's it